my family high. I remember sharing this with you.
The demons happen to actually be the descendants of the Nephilims. And the Nephilims are simply the aliens you see. From 2022, I told you.
I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway, but that's a longer discussion.
Even America, you wake up to things that you have never seen. There is this body that they created. And the Lord ministered to me. It was last night. The Lord ministered to me. This body that they created that looks like it wants to give out information about aliens is a fake body. It's for them to conceal what is really taking place.
I saw the emergence of Nephilims. And people are going to be confused by the visual expressions that have been hidden. There's so many people who come out with real video evidence of things that people have said they do not understand. And people that have actually said those things don't exist will be there saying, I know they exist. It was like a word that was written, alien, alien, alien. And all of a sudden people are coming out and saying, we knew they existed. Officials coming out and say, we knew they existed.
Why do you think AI came at the same time with Iran war, at the same time with aliens?
What is it?
Because the idea is to fake a point of rapture, where they can do disappearance of people as they levitate into the ships just above the clouds. And then your favorite preacher or your husband that drinks up to Zambezi will go with the ship, and you, the prayer warrior, will be left. And their main thing that they wanted to do until we started praying against them was to come in and say, yes, we know aliens are there, and here they are. We have interviewed them, and they have said, we are your creators. And notice, they are simply going to focus on one person, Jesus. And they'll say Jesus was one of us. A created being who is also an alien like us. They will not say Muhammad. No. They will say Jesus. It is a plan to undermine Christianity. Because Christianity is the force that has denied all these things. It is the force that is only the answer when it comes to aliens. Because it says, I will send you signs in the atmosphere and you will believe in a lie. And then it says, before I come, there will be signs. It says, fearful signs. And the word fearful there is the word febatron. And the word febatron means scary things. Are you hearing me? It means monsters. That's the word for monsters. So if you read this scripture, it says, and the great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and monsters shall come from the sky. It even tells you the location. So when you see, they say alien ships, what they are trying to tell you is monsters are coming. And they will come as if they are peaceful. And they will speak to you. They will tell you, we have technology, we can help you. Senator Bechet came out and it's a congressman rather, and came out and was describing what the army is seeing under the sea.
Perhaps deep water alien bases right now sitting on the ocean floor on this planet. Is that accurate?
I would say that's pretty accurate.
Can you go into more detail? How long have they been here? Where are they?
Well, I'm extrapolating all this with my East Tennessee vernacular. So we've got five or six deep water areas of our oceans. We actually know more about the surface of the moon than we do about these areas. And these are areas where we have a high frequency of UFO or UAP sightings. We've had naval folks have told me pretty high up that they've actually tracked these things. Now, we have stuff that can go underwater probably 30 to 40 miles an hour, maybe something a little faster that the Chinese haven't stole from us yet. And we've tracked things big as a football field going 200 miles an hour.
Maybe we have our submarines. They move about, let's say, 40 miles. Here we are measuring in kilometers for laymen. 40 kilometers, 60 kilometers an hour. They encountered more than 3 times a ship at 200 miles an hour traveling under the sea. They could see its vibrations, feel its vibrations, and track it. Listen to me. Big as a football ground.
Wow. At that speed.
At that speed. Now, that's not a problem. The problem comes in when a spacecraft is turning at 300 knots. Only spirits can survive that. Human beings can't. So what are these bodies that they say they have? The Bible is not silent.
Now, in light of what Prophet Angel has been talking about, I wanted to check out what has been happening in the news. Listen to this.
The Pentagon released the UFO files a few weeks back, and we just found out over 1 billion people have visited the site. 1 billion. It's got to be a record. The War Department says more files will be released soon. UFO experts and top researchers have been investigating aliens for years. Their sources say dozens of crashed UFOs have been recovered, and what they found inside? Shocking. Four different species of aliens. Another scientist called them greys, Nordics, insectoids, and reptilians. All of them have 2 arms and 2 legs, just like us. Experts speculate the reptilians are scaly with long tails like a lizard. Insectoids look like a praying mantis. The greys look like your classic movie alien, and the Nordics look like a regular Swedish guy, but 7 feet tall. We haven't seen the evidence, but Pete Hegseth says more evidence is coming, and there are a lot of believers in Congress.
The Pentagon's released a load of UFO files. How's that gone down with the American public?
This is a really interesting one. This has been a long, we've been talking about UFOs since day dot, but this has become a real feature of this administration. And funnily enough, it actually started really becoming mainstream because of Capitol Hill inquiries, not least led by Senator at the time, Marco Rubio, who was very fascinated by this information, actually participated in a documentary around the holding of this information, saying that there should be more transparency around UFOs, or we call them UAEs now. And a lot of the reluctance around releasing this information is also not causing fear and hysteria. But you also don't want to admit if the things that they're documenting are any capabilities, you don't want to be sitting around saying, geez, look at this, it must be a UFO, and have your foes laughing at you saying, actually, that's our amazing new technology. But they have released more footage that shows one's a giant orb, a heat-producing orb, And there is just more of a willingness for people to be sharing this information. So the Pentagon's done this release. There's a new website, and they're committed to talking more openly about these unexplained disturbances in the skies.
Well, you're going to have to arrest me before I start calling UFOs UAPs. It just doesn't have the same ring to it. But I appreciate you bringing us up to date. Annalise Nielsen reporting there from Washington. Thanks, Annalise.
I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway, but that's a longer discussion.
Even America, you wake up to things that you have never seen. There is this body that they created. And the Lord ministered to me. It was last night. The Lord ministered to me. This body that they created that looks like it wants to give out information about aliens is a fake body. It's for them to conceal what is really taking place.
I saw the emergence of Nephilims. And people are going to be confused by the visual expressions that have been hidden. There's so many people who come out with real video evidence of things that people have said they do not understand. And people that have actually said those things don't exist will be there saying, I know they exist. It was like a word that was written, alien, alien, alien. And all of a sudden people are coming out and saying, we knew they existed. Officials coming out and say, we knew they existed.
Truly, my family, God is speaking. I feel to share this with you because it's one of those updates, those quick ones. I'll be back again if I find anything to share with you. This is just to show you that God is really speaking through his servants. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.